The other thing that's really important for us right now is that people are starting to see our value and they're understanding what we've been there. We've been here 9 years. So now we're starting to be a part of the ecosystem and people are knowing we're not going anywhere. We're just getting started. So I think that's the other thing is like we're now part of the establishment. We've really grown our network. We've really put the work in and we have so much data and information that it makes it easier now for everybody to work with us.
Joining me at the Speaker's Corner, powered by the New York Stock Exchange, is Lynnwood Bibbens. He is the founder and CEO of ReachTV. Lynnwood, fantastic to have you here at the Speaker's Corner. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
My
Always a
pleasure.
pleasure to be with you.
Always a pleasure to see you. So I want to talk about Possible. What excites you most about being a Possible this year, Lynnwood?
This is my third year. So this year was about connections and watching this grow into something that is morphed into really strong meetings, really good connections, and there's a energy about getting stuff done, which is why I've seen this evolve over the last 3 years. Mm-hmm. So it's really important. It's part of our tent poles that we're going to be doing moving forward.
Yeah. So Lynnwood, you are the founder and CEO of ReachTV. What inspired you to start ReachTV?
Wow, that's a good question. I'm a data guy, and I tried to buy a company called LodgeNet a couple of years before, and I lost that bid to buy it, but I got to see the data, and in the data for this hotel network, I saw an interesting stat, which was the average person that goes to an airport spends 30 days in hotels. So since I lost the hotel deal, I said, can I build something in an airport? And in the process of finding out how the airports worked, I also found out something really interesting. The economic impact of travel and tourism on an annual basis at that time was 1.1 trillion. Last year was 1.8 trillion. And it was 10% of jobs in the US, 10% of the economy. So when I looked at it, it said, if I can build a network inside the ecosystem that drives 10% of our GDP, then I'd have a powerful network. And that was one of the main reasons from that side. And the second was I'd done film finance and watched creators create great content and not have a place to put it because the same gatekeepers were blocking that. And some of that content was very culturally irrelevant, but couldn't get through those gatekeepers. So I said, if I can build a network, I can go back to the most creative people who make the best content and give them their own distribution so they don't have to go to the gatekeepers, because I'm the gatekeeper. And I'm saying allowing them to decide what people see.
And how are you keeping your content fresh and relevant for travelers?
I mean, that's what we live and breathe every day, right? So I heard Frank talking about culture. You know, travel has its own culture. And the funny thing about travel is it brings everybody together. There's no politics in travel. There's no anything in travel, much like sports. That's why we love sports, because sports, travel, all those things go away. Doesn't matter race, doesn't matter politics. You become this culture of travelers. And we embrace that. So we look at what people are doing on their travel. In the morning, they want to hear business. And then later on, they want to hear stuff about food. Then they want to hear more sports talk. Then they want to see the live game. We understand that ecosystem, and we've been focusing on bringing the best in class, the most creative people, and allowing them to talk directly to travelers.
And how about partnerships? How do partnerships support your growth?
I mean, that's who we are.
Yeah.
We're in the ecosystem of partnerships. You know, you walk into an airport, there's 150 different vendors. There's airport, operators. There's an airport authority. We are the Switzerland of that entire group. We're the partner to everybody in the ecosystem. So we think about that. We think about every step you're in that journey. How can we help that partner sell more stuff? How can we help that partner give you a better experience? How do we help people navigate this journey? And then on the content side, I don't own any leagues, so I have to partner with sports people. I have to partner. There's a lot of really creative people. They are way more creative than me. I allow them to take their creativity and give it to the masses. We're a platform allowing those things to connect. And that's why our growth is so much is I lead in a way of, there's no ego. We're here to be curious. And when you travel, you're curious. So we've kept our network to match who our audience is. And a nature of questions, curiosity, and that brings on partnerships just by nature.
So I think everyone here has seen Reach TV because everyone here has been in an airport, basically.
These are all our audience. So
Yes, your audience. Well, Lynnwood, it's been fantastic to talk with you. Thank you for joining me at the Speaker's Corner today.
always, always. And I appreciate you having me on.
Thank you.
Thank you.